Hey guys, welcome to the show. Today we are doing Startup School's technical co-founder test. I received an email saying that if I did this co-founder test, I'll get some points on my application. So I'm going to do it. I haven't revised or anything like that. It's going to be fun. I hate doing tests, but what the hell? Let's give it a shot. Got nothing to lose. Usually co-founder tests or tests in general, they're just really dumb technical questions, the kind of questions that you do at university, but you never actually use in real life. So we'll see how this one works out to be. Most of the questions involved looking at snippets of code and figuring out what they do or how to fix them. This code could be written either Swift or Objective-C, and it's fine if you're familiar with only one of them, as the questions are not explicitly about language syntax. The questions cover a broad range of topics. We don't expect anyone to know all of them. If something is unfamiliar, we recommend clicking I don't know rather than guessing. Each question is timed and can only be answered once. This will take 20 to 30 minutes of your time. Don't work on your startup, work on your test. It's still good though. It's always fun. I promise to answer myself without help from anyone. And this is a triple bites online examination. So I'm going to start the show. Got half an hour from now. I'm actually kind of worried. I'm scared. I'm going to find out that I'm a poor programmer. What kind of SQL statement retrieves data from a table? Why is caching used to increase read performance? Basically what caching does is every single time you request some data, it saves it on the local access disk rather than fetching it from cold storage or online storage. So the first access is still going to be the same speed. It can actually even be slower because it depends on where the information is being written. For example, if you're caching your data, it means you have to write the data as well as read data. So you can actually even slow down the first data. This is only applicable to slower bits of information, large pieces of data. However, in this case, it's just this answer. It's cool. So far, so easy. Question number 3, about 10% through the test. Let's see. Which of the following is used to maintain a user's logged in state as they browse multiple pages on a website? This isn't iOS. This is web related, but it's fun. Okay. Find the missing lines of code. Okay, 4 out of 35. I'm feeling good, feeling confident. It's gonna get harder, hopefully. What is the value of Z after the following code runs? So X equals this, Y equals that, Z equals Y BAZ, which is X. Okay, now we have the iOS questions. Question number 6. Kind of nervous. I feel like I'm behind schedule, but let's go. Suppose you're building an iOS app like Instagram where user scrolls through. Fun test, I gotta say. I was expecting some crazy stuff. I was a bit worried. I'm probably not going to publish the whole test. These guys use these tests for a reason. Maybe I'll change it as we go along. Maybe I'll redo this. But so far, I'm feeling so good. Question 7 out of 35. So I'm 20% through the test. And I should actually do this question because I've got a minute and a half to left. So take 2 sorted lists. What is the layer property on a UI view object? So layer is the drawing layer. I'm using core layer right now to overlay where the features are in the face for completely drawing, because we use face recognition in our app. So we have a layer just to show you where the eyes are, the nose and the ears and the mouth. So that's why I know what layer is. This website is getting a bit slow. I think that is the end of the test because the website has crashed. I've got official proof right there. My screen. I've reached question 12 out of 35. There it goes, and that was it. That was 17 minutes I've been talking to this camera, doing these tests, and it's official. Triple bite, the test is over. I crashed the site. I guess. Thanks for tuning in. That is how to answer your technical test if you get one. I think what you have to do is just do it because it isn't as hard as it seems. It isn't as hard as you make it out to be. I've done tests for like a long time in my life. Usually they are dumb as hell. They just ask you really dumb questions. As it not dumb as in like easy questions. They ask you just stuff you don't use in reality. This one here, I think it's just been to catch out people who don't actually do any programming, because it had some sort of like it was just really basic stuff right now. Find the maximum integer. What does this code do? It's just stuff to catch people out that have maybe just started coding, all that kind of stuff. But to be honest, if I didn't know coding, I could probably figure it out if I use my head and a bit of Google. Hope you guys found this video useful. Let me know how you guys do in your tests and quizzes out there in the world, and I hope you guys enjoyed the show.